What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Flight Simulator at D Sims Corner on Facebook and YouTube. And today we're in Cleveland, Ohio. Should be a fairly quick flight. We're gonna head up to 39,000 feet, and we won't be up there too long, man. Then we're gonna make our descent down into the Atlanta area. So you know what, man? Let's not waste any time. Let's jump into the flight deck and get things started. Ready to go, and let's get out of here. Today I'm going to be using Luke Air Tool today. I won't be having my trusty first officer that I usually use with the FS2 crew. Today I'm doing all my immersion with Luke Air Tool, and we'll see how that goes, man. Hopefully I don't forget anything because I ain't gonna lie, man, FS2 crew really helps me with my flows. So now I gotta put on my big boy captain pants and figure this out all out on my own. So let's see how we do. Anyways, man, let's jump into the flight deck and get ready to get out of here. All right, in the flight deck, first things first, we are going to, as always, get our fuel situation straightened out here. And while that's loading, I am going to look at my sounds here, make sure everything's good. All right, let's load in our SimBrief flight plan, and our fuel's calling for 6740. So of course, you know me, we're gonna go even 7,000 because I don't pay for the fuel. So let's load this on the plane. And again, I have to do all my flows here, so we're going to get the plane turned on in a second. Go up to our overhead panel. Let's connect our truck up here. Give our crew some oxygen in case they need it. Get our APU spooling. We'll go ahead and arm our seatbelt so we don't forget later. Cool. Now we're going to set our computer up. And I always try to skip this part of the video because I'm not very talkative, so I really don't explain what I'm doing anyway. I mean, there's plenty of instructional videos out there that are much more interesting than I can ever be. So you go on YouTube and check those videos out.
Cleveland Hopkins International Information Charlie 2351 Zulu winds are calm. Visibility 10 miles. 3,500 scattered. 5,000 overcast. Temperature -9. Dew point -14. Current altimeter is 3021. Arriving and departing runway 24 right, 24 left.
Let's connect our jetway, right? We gotta let people on. So let's do that right now. There it goes. Make sure everything's good on our panels. Gears down. Everything looks good here. Let's light these up a little bit. Much better. Spirit 251 ready to copy IFR clearance.
Spirit 251 is cleared to Kilo Alpha Tango Lima. Climb via the CAVs for departure, with the 8th transition, then is filed. Expect departure runway 24 left. Climb to flight level 190 via the departure. Expect higher clearances 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 135.87. Squawk 4522.
Spirit 251 is cleared to Kilo Alpha Tango Lima. Climb via the cabs for departure, with the AVE transition, then as filed. Climb to flight level 190 via the departure. Expect higher clearances 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 135.87. Squawk 4522. Spirit 251.
Spirit 251 Spirit readback correct. Altimeter 3021 contact ground on 121.7 when ready for pushback. Have a good one.
Altimeter 3021 ground on 121.7 Spirit 251.
Right, let's get our APU on. Send the truck on its way. And we'll load our baggage and catering real quick.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board. I will kindly ask you to take your seats as we are preparing for a prompt departure. Thank you.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard Spirit Airlines. First expediter boarding process. We need your help once you find your seat. Slide out of the aisle and the passengers behind you by. Place those small items under you. Your seat in the emergency exit row. Please review your safety information card. Look over the selection criteria. If you do not meet the selection criteria or simply wish not to sit there, if you don't feel comfortable, let a flight attendant know and we'll receive you. We know this is not a full flight, but we do ask that you take your ticketed seats for weight and balance purposes. Once again,
Spirit 251 ready for pushback and engine start.
Spirit 251 pushback and engine start approved.
Pushback and engine start approved. Spirit 251.
Flight deck to ground.
Go ahead, flight deck.
We will be ready shortly.
Roger.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Kathy. Working with me in the cabin today are Brian and Jordy. We would like your attention as we go over important safety features of this Airbus A320 aircraft. Please follow along with the safety information card located in the seat pocket in front of you. To fasten your seatbelt, insert the metal tab into the buckle. To tighten, pull the loose end of the strap, and to release, lift up the flat portion of the buckle. Your seatbelt should be secured low and tight about your hips and worn anytime you are seated. There are 6 emergency exits, 2 forward exit doors, 2 overwing window exits, and 2 rear exit doors. Signs overhead and aisle path lighting lead to all exits. All exits are equipped with evacuation signs and play automatically. Look around and locate the exit nearest to you. Keeping in mind your nearest exit may be located behind you. If needed, oxygen masks will drop from the compartment above your seat. Pull the mask toward your face, place it over your nose and mouth, and breathe normally. Secure the mask with the elastic strap. Although oxygen will be flowing, the plastic bag may not appear to inflate. A crew member will inform you when it is safe to remove your own mask before assisting others. For passengers seated in our economy seats, a life vest is located under your seat. For passengers seated in big front seats, life vests are located between your seats. All life vests can be used for adults or children. Infant life vests will be provided by your crew if necessary. To use it, tear open the plastic pouch, remove the vest, and slip it over your head. Wrap the strap around
We
your
are ready
waist.
for We
Fasten
are ready
the
for
buckle.
pushback and engine
Pull
start.
the tab on the loose end of the strap to tighten.
Roger.
Upon
Release the parking
exiting
brakes,
the aircraft, pull down on the red
Brakes
tab
released.
to inflate the vest.
please. Pushing back.
It is important that you do not inflate the vest while inside the aircraft. To manually inflate or top off a vest, blow into the tube at shoulder level. Attached to each vest. There are 2 life rafts at the forward doors and 2 at the rear doors on either side of the airplane.
You are clear to
Evacuation
rise
sites
and
at the
start
overwing
your
exits
engines
are not
out of
life rafts and
expression.
will not provide flotation. Your safety information card shows raft location.
Stop pushback.
set parking brakes, please.
Brake set.
Roger. Okay, the tow bar is disconnected and the equipment is clear.
Thank you, and you can revert to hand signals.
Thanks. Have a good flight. See you later.
Starting into tow. All right, let's call ATC. Tell them we're ready to taxi. Spirit 251 ready to taxi.
Spirit 251 taxi to runway 24 left via taxiways Zulu. Hold short runway 24 left.
We got a short taxi on this one.
Taxi to runway 24 left via taxiways Zulu. Hold short runway 24 left Spirit 251.
Perfect. All right, let's get out of here. So I'm hoping everybody's having a great start to the week. Been busy, man. Got a couple videos that I've been wanting to post on the YouTube. Shout out to those that have been watching it on Facebook, man. Appreciate it. Double rainbow. I remember when they when that was a thing. Everybody was looking for those double rainbows. It's a big plane right there. It's a very short taxi. We're already here. Set our brakes.
Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
All right. Let's send our squawk to active. And I think we are good to go. Let's shut our packs off. Can't forget that. We'll turn them back on once we're up in the air. Takeoff lights off. Nav logo on. And I think we are good to go. I'm going to turn our runway lights on. And we are good to go. Tower, Spirit 251, ready for departure. Runway 24 left.
Spirit 251 wings are cleared for takeoff. Runway 24 left.
Cleared for takeoff. Runway 24 left Spirit 251.
All right, let's get out of here. I thought I was cleared for takeoff. The air traffic control is not perfect, even when you have a third party. The sim just pretty much does whatever it wants. Rotate. Gear up. Autopilot on.
Contact Cleveland departure on 135.87. Good day.
Departure on 135.87 Spirit 251. Departure Spirit 251 climbing to flight level 190.
Spirit 251, good afternoon. Radar contact. Spirit 251, you are off course. Turn left heading 191 to return to course.
Heading 191 Spirit 251.
It did that to me the last time. I don't know why it's going off course, but we're gonna...
Spirit 251, you have traffic at 3 o'clock 9 miles at 5,000 feet. Spirit 251, resume navigation.
All right.
Resume navigation Spirit 251.
Spirit 251, you are off course. Turn left heading 190 to return to course.
Heading 190 Spirit 251.
I just don't know what it's doing.
Spirit 251, turn left heading 190.
There you go.
Heading 190 Spirit 251.
There's some conflict with the flight plan and ATC, but we'll get it back on course here in a second. Once we get to Kyrie, we'll go up to 19,000.
Spirit 251, contact Cleveland Center on 134.9. Have a good afternoon.
Center on 134.9. Take care Spirit 251. Center Spirit 251 at 6,000 feet climbing to flight level 190.
Spirit 251, good afternoon. Radar contact. Spirit 251, climb and maintain flight level 190.
Climb and maintain flight level 190 Spirit 251.
Spirit 251 resume navigation.
Resume navigation Spirit 251.
Spirit.
Expedite climb to flight level 190 Spirit 251.
Yeah, we're working on it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Captain has turned off a seatbelt sign. For your safety, we do recommend that you keep them on as we can get unexpected turbulence. Thank you.
In a few moments, the flight attendants will be passing around the cabin to offer you hot or cold drinks and food. Please check the magazine in front of you for our latest offers on food, drink, and duty-free shopping.
All right, man, we're on our way to the ATL. So I was doing this flight last night, man, and unfortunately it crashed on me, so we're trying it again. Hopefully we don't have the same results. Well, we had better results today. I don't know what made it crash. I'm using the new Logitech multi-panel, so that could be it. So probably conflicting drivers issues. So I'm hoping that we don't have that same issue today.
Spirit 251 climb and maintain flight level 280.
Climb and maintain flight level 280 Spirit 251.
Spirit 251 contact Indianapolis Center on 124.45. Have a nice day.
Center on 124.45 Spirit 251. Center Spirit 251 climbing to flight level 280.
Spirit 251, good afternoon. Radar contact.
Spirit 251, you have traffic at 12 o'clock 10 miles at flight level 275.
Traffic in sight for 251. All right, man. So we're making our way up to 200 to 40,000 feet, just to come back down again in a few minutes. We're probably gonna be out there for like a few minutes. We are now over Columbus, Ohio, making our way into West Virginia. So I'm still waiting. Yes, like I was saying, I'm still waiting on fly-by-wire to get LNAV and VNAV into this plane, man.
Spirit 251, contact Indianapolis Center on 124.45. Good day.
So we can
Center
get
on 124.45 Spirit 251.
So we can get
Center Spirit 251
RNAV
climbing to
approaches
flight level
into this.
400.
Spirit 251, good afternoon. Radar contact.
Ladies and gentlemen, due to COVID-19, we would like to remind passengers that you have to wear a face mask at all times during this flight. If you require a new face mask, please ask one of our crew members for one. Thank you.
Once we start our descent, I'll start putting in our information. I'm just looking at where I'm parking at once I get to Atlanta, which we're going to be heading over to gate D4. Beautiful out there today. Very chilly though. Been playing American Truck Sim for the last couple days. Gonna post up a video. Well, actually, by the time I post this one up, that'll probably be up already. Of the Cascadia I just copped with the 72-inch sleeper. Thing's an apartment on wheels.
Spirit 251, contact Indianapolis Center on 125.55. Enjoy your afternoon.
Center on 125.55 Spirit 251. Center Spirit 251 climbing to flight level 400.
Spirit 251, good afternoon. Radar contact.
Alright, so we're about 50 minutes from Atlanta. So we should be starting our descent in about 24 minutes. So right when we get to 40,000, we're coming down. We're gonna start our descent. So maybe 40,000 was a little too high, but actually on the flight plan and FlightAware, this aircraft goes 39,000 feet. So you know it's a roller coaster.
Spirit 251, you have traffic at 12 o'clock 10 miles at flight level 420.
There it is. Traffic in sight 524251. Coming right at us. Well, up above us. That is so cool.
Spirit 251, you have traffic at 12 o'clock 10 miles at flight level 350.
There she goes, flying right above us.
Spirit 251, you have traffic at 12 o'clock 3 miles at flight level 420.
Traffic in sight for 251.
Center Spirit 251 at flight level 400.
Spirit 251, good afternoon. Radar contact. Spirit 251, you have traffic at 9 o'clock, 4 miles at flight level 350.
So I hope when we get to Atlanta, there's not a plane right in the middle of the runway when we get cleared, and they tell us to go around. That's actually where I crashed, man. We made it through all that whole flight, and actually the game crashed right at that airport. Are those pilots twins? We got twin pilots. Twins. The A320 twins. We're going to start making our descent in about 10 minutes here. All right, we're going to be starting our descent in about a minute here, making our way down to 30,000. So we spent quite a bit up in the 40,000 40,000 land. Got to watch that airspeed once we get closer, man. Yesterday, while I was coming in for the approach, trying to slow that bird down, kind of mistimed my descent and almost got caught out there, man. But I was coming in for a smooth landing, and then the game just crashed. I'm really hoping this doesn't happen again. Hope we have no problems. Alright, man, we are arriving into the Atlanta area. About 16 minutes away from our touching down on the ground, so here we go. Our de-icer so our wings don't get hot, so our wings don't freeze.
Spirit 251, contact Atlanta, approach on 135.37. Have a good afternoon.
Approach on 135.37 Spirit 251. Approach Spirit 251 at 1,000 feet.
Spirit 251, good afternoon. Radar contact. Continue descent via the Andrew 1 arrival. For the ILS approach to runway 27 right with the UU transition and
Ladies and gentlemen, in final preparation for our arrival, please make sure your seatbelts are securely fastened, window shades are open, tray tables are securely stowed. All carry-on baggage, including purses and backpacks, need to be completely stowed underneath the seat in front of you. Nothing should be on your lap before arrival. This is for your safety and the safety of the other guests traveling with us. Laptop computers and similar sized electronic devices need to be powered up and stowed at this time. Cell phones may remain on as long as they continue to be in airplane mode. Passengers are going to walk through the cabin at this time to collect all service items. Take a moment to look around your immediate seating area and the seat back pockets for any items. And to the flight attendants as they walk by. It has been our pleasure to have you with us today on our flight. We should be on the ground very shortly.
Alright, once we get to UU, we'll activate our approach. Turn our lock on.
Spirit 251 altimeter 3007 cleared for the ILS approach to runway 27 right with the UU transition at Hartsfield Jackson Atlanta I.
Altimeter 3007 cleared for the ILS approach to runway 27 right with the UU transition Spirit 251.
Alright, once we make our turn, this next turn here, we're going to activate our approach. We're going to arm our spoilers. Oh.
Spirit 251 descend via the UU transition to 4,000 feet.
Descend to 4,000 feet via the UU transition. Spirit 251.
Flaps 1.
Spirit 251 altimeter 3007 at Hartsfield Jackson Atlanta I. Contact tower on 119.1. Enjoy.
Altimeter 3007 tower on 119.1 Spirit 251. Tower Spirit 251 inbound for ILS approach runway 27 right.
Spirit 251 good afternoon. Radar contact. Continue ILS to runway 27 right call when established on final.
Continue ILS to runway 27 right will call when established on final Spirit 251.
Spirit 251 you have traffic at 1 o'clock 10 miles at 6,100 feet.
Flaps 1.
Spirit 251 you have traffic at 2 o'clock 8 miles at 5,000 feet.
Alright, here we go. Flaps 2.
$2,500.
Gear down. Flaps 3.
please prepare for landing.
Flaps full. Man, it's
Spirit 251 traffic on runway. Execute the published missed approach for ILS to runway 27 right, contact approach on 135.37 to request another approach.
Executing missed approach for ILS to runway 27 right, approach on 135.37 Spirit 251.
400. 300. 300. 300.
Approach Spirit 251 at 1,500 feet.
200. 200.
Spirit 251, good afternoon.
100.
Radar contact. Turn right heading 082 vectors to the ILS approach for runway 27 right at Hartsfield Jackson, Atlanta I.
Heading 082 vectors to the ILS approach for runway 27 right, Spirit 251.
Spirit 251, climb and maintain 4,000 feet.
Climb and maintain 4,000 feet, Spirit 251.
Spirit 251, expedite climb to 4,000 feet.
Expedite climb to 4,000 feet, Spirit 251.
Yeah, you can chill with all that.
ladies and gentlemen, how about that landing? We're about like 14 minutes early. So the next flight Spirit Airlines is 14 minutes delayed or late or whatever you want to call it. We'll just call it even. Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened until the aircraft has come to a complete and final stop at the gate. At that time, the captain will turn off the fasten seatbelt sign, and you may feel free to collect any belongings you brought on board. Use caution when opening the overhead bins, as contents may have shifted, and y'all know shift happens. Smoking is prohibited until you reach a designated smoking area. If this is your final destination, all checked baggage will be the baggage claim area. If you're connected to another Spirit Airlines flight, all checked baggage will be transferred automatically. We do ask that you please remain seated as we're taxiing. Once again, we are in an active taxiway. Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely. You may now use your portable electronic devices, keeping in mind the device set to airplane mode or the cellular service is turned off. And ladies and gentlemen, for those of you needing special wheelchair assistance on today's flight, we do ask that you please remain seated to everybody at the planes. This will also help us further better assist you as well. For more day-of travel information, please visit Spirit.com, where you can also find our ultra-low fare deals on our hotel, car rental, resorts, bundles, and packages, as well as our deals on cruises. And in there you can also find the section where you can compliment how amazing your Spirit experience was or how awesome your crew is on today's flight. And for any of you that have anything bad or negative to say about Spirit or our crew in general, just go to American.com and give it to them instead. And I remind you that my name is Cindy and I personally sent you. It has been certainly a pleasure bringing you back home with us, and we sure do hope to see you again soon on another future Spirit Airlines flight.
All right, we made it. Shutting down engine 2. Alright, man, hopefully you enjoyed that little flight right there, man. That was a nice little flight. Got it down, even though I got told by ATC to go around. I wasn't having it. Don't do that in real life. Anyways, man, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.